A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a bold move that underscores the shifting landscape of defense spending and ethical investments, more than 100 Labour MPs and peers have united to call on British financial institutions to classify investments in the UK defense sector as ethical. This initiative aims to bolster support for Ukraine amid its ongoing conflict with Russia. The open letter, signed by 96 MPs and 6 peers, advocates for a re-evaluation of environmental, social, and governance (ESG) investment criteria that often exclude defense firms as unethical. The letter is a response to the growing urgency for increased defense spending, especially following recent tumultuous discussions between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, which have left European nations scrambling to secure their military capabilities. The letter was coordinated by Alex Baker, MP for Aldershot, a constituency with deep military roots, and has garnered support from prominent figures, including former Royal Navy Chief Admiral Lord Alan West and former NATO Secretary General Lord George Robertson. The MPs assert that financial institutions have a crucial role to play in supporting the UK's defence sector, particularly as the country prepares to increase its defence spending from 2.3% to 2.5% of GDP. This rise in spending is part of a broader strategy to enhance the UK's military capabilities in light of the threats posed by Russia. The letter emphasizes that there is no more ethical investment than providing unwavering support to the Ukrainian people in their time of need. It argues that the current ESG frameworks are hindering the necessary investment in defense capabilities that could significantly aid Ukraine's war effort. The call for a rethink of ESG rules reflects a growing sentiment within the Labour Party, which, under the leadership of Keir Starmer, has shown renewed support for the armed forces. This marks a departure from the previous leadership under Jeremy Corbyn, who was critical of arms spending and exports to nations with poor human rights records. Baker highlighted the readiness of local businesses in Aldershot and Farnborough to contribute to the defense sector, but expressed concerns that poorly designed ESG regulations are stifling innovation and investment. Emily Apple from the Campaign Against the Arms Trade voiced opposition to the letter, arguing that the manufacturers benefiting from relaxed ESG rules profit from global conflicts. The letter arrives at a time when European leaders are under pressure to increase defense budgets, particularly in the wake of the US's recent suspension of military aid to Ukraine. Starmer and other leaders are engaged in crisis talks to ensure the continent's security. The Labour MP's letter insists that the UK must rethink its stance on defense investments to effectively support Ukraine and safeguard its own national security. They have urged banks and financial institutions to turn on the financial taps for defense firms that are prepared to deliver innovative solutions to meet the current security challenges. The letter also acknowledges that while the MPs support the ESG model, they believe it should be aligned with the urgent needs of the Ukrainian cause. Chancellor Rachel Reeves has indicated that the government is committed to cutting red tape to facilitate military procurement and is seeking to expand the National Wealth Fund to drive investment in defense. When questioned about the ethical implications of classifying missiles and fighter jets as ethical investments, a spokesperson for Downing Street reiterated the government's unwavering commitment to Ukraine and emphasized that the primary ethical issue lies with Russia's invasion. The previous Conservative government had also advocated for defense investments to be recognized under ESG criteria. David Raw, Managing Director for Commercial Finance at UK Finance, acknowledged the complexities involved in financing defense firms but affirmed the banking sector's commitment to supporting them. He noted that while banks face challenges, including potential protests and regulatory compliance, they do not see a conflict between supporting ESG goals and the defense sector. James Alexander, CEO of the UK Sustainable Investment and Finance Association, added that sustainable finance regulations do not prohibit defense investments and that defense and sustainability can coexist. As the debate over the ethics of defense spending continues, the Labour MP's letter signifies a pivotal moment in the UK's approach to military investment and its commitment to supporting Ukraine in its ongoing struggle for sovereignty. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.